Hello, welcome to another beer review. Well, it's like a video with a difference, this one. I'm not just reviewing a beer, I'm reviewing two beers and I'm comparing them as well, self-indulgently, to see for myself which one I prefer. So we are off to Cardiff, we are off to most probably Wales's biggest brewer, and we're off to SA Brains, or Brains if you want to call it that. We got two beers from a range of four that they produce. First beer is the Reverend James Original, 4.5% ABV. There's the front, there's the back side. I shall read to you everything you need to know. Well, anything that I can find out to convey to you that you need to know. We have the Reverend James Rye. There you go, boys and girls. 4.3% this one, slightly less than the original. Right, these beers, you can get them, I think the Rye one I got hold of at Aldi a long while back. Well, not a long while back, a few weeks ago. This one, I think it was Booze Busters. Can't remember. Anyway, these, basically, there's two other beers I do under the Reverend James banner. There is the original, there's the Rye, there's the gold one at 4.1%, and there's a pale one at 4.2%. I'm not too sure if they're available in bottle. I haven't seen them around my way. Believe you me, I'll be doing the other two with these two as well for a really good comparison. Right, these beers are brewed in the memory of Reverend James Buckley. I think it was the name of a brewery they bought back in the 90s. Buckley's Brewery in Llanelli. Got that right. And I think that's where the names of these beers derived from, and I think they use the yeast strain. Oh God, got something in my phone. The yeast strain from from the Buckley Brewery for these beers. Right, without further ado, let's crack it open. So this is the original. There we go, and this is the Rye. There you go. So both crowns are exactly the same. There they are. See what we get from the neck of the original. Nice bit of biscuit there. Bit of spice as well. Maybe bit of raisins and currants as well. This is the Rye. More citrusy than the original, very much so. Lemon, maybe a bit of tangerine there. There is a spiciness to this as well. So let's pour them out. So I'll pour out the original first, like you do. And she's come out like a walnut colour. I'll call that a walnut colour. So we'll leave that there. Off-white head. Let's go for the Rye. This looks, to me, slightly darker. Looks more like mahogany to me. And there's the Rye one. So let's see what we get from the glass. I'll give the swirl for the original one first. Very toffee-like now, caramel, that type of thing going on. Biscuit. This is the Rye one. Again, you're getting a little bit of toffee there. You do get a citrus edge to it. But, you know, there is similarities between the two, I won't lie. There is this kind of like toffee, biscuity type of thing going on. But I must admit, it does look rather nice. So let's top the original up. Carbonation, off-white head, carbonation is buzzing in there, quite highly carbonated, definitely. And there she is, looks like a cracking pint. Now I had this on cask, I think it was in the Yorkshire Dales, I think it was at a place called, oh, where was it? Oh, there's this pub between Bedale and Leyburn, Fire, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I had it then, long time ago. Can't really remember much because I had a few, but I remember having it. So the carbonation to this, it's quite similar, very similar actually. Actually, it seems there's more carbonation going on. So let's see the colorization of both of them. As you can see, I don't know if you can pick that up. The original is lighter than the rye one, but they do look decent pints, I must admit. They certainly do. So I'm going to go in the original one first. First thing that hits you on the original, the carbonation hits you bang on in the mouth. It really does. You do get a nice toffee note there. Bit of brown bread, bit of granary in that, and it actually does taste rather nice. Quite malty, not too bitter. So yeah, not bad at all. So let's go for the rye one. I quite like rye beers. Slightly, a lot more bitter. That toffee character is there, what is in the original. You do get a big citrus note there, a little bit more spicy as well. On the back end, the same level of bitterness is the same as the original one. Yeah. First off, they're both very good beers. They're both, I would say, above average beers. I think they're both great beers. I'd be happy to drink either of these two all day at a pub. So they're both winners for me. They're great beers. Now, my personal favourite out of the two, it's going to be quite a hard one, this, because I like both. Going one more time. The rye one feels like it's got more going for it than the original one. The rye one feels drier than the original one, but for my own taste buds, my own personal preference, out of the two of these beers, I'm thinking, what would I put up with out of the two if I had to drink them, say, on a 6-hour session down the boozer? What one would I get fed up with out of the two? For me, the one I would prefer is that one, the Reverend James Original. I think that would suit my palate more than the rye. I'm not saying the rye is any way a worse beer than the original, because we're all different, we all have different palates, we all prefer different things, but for me, my personal taste, the original I would have down the boozer. But overall, they're both great beers, they really are. So, ending it on a good note, boys and girls, get yourself these. They're both cracking beers. They're both, you know, I shall read you the back of the, before I go, I'll just read you the narrative on the back, so I didn't do that. They're both the same, I think. The Reverend James Ales are named in honour of brewing legend James Buckley, saviour of souls, satisfy our thirsts, brewed with our exclusive Buckley's yeast. They each deliver a signature taste with a surprising finish. Yep, and you can't go wrong with that. So boys and girls, thanks for watching this video. And, you know, anybody out there who's had them will disagree with what I say, murder me in the comments, and I shall see you on my next one. So cheers.